Charles says, you know, I've had my share of buggy mishaps. Those four-legged critters don't always cooperate. Tell us your biggest oh crap moment. My biggest oh crap moment? Well, I'm going to have to tell you a little bit about buggy racing in Fredericktown. It wasn't really approved of, but it wasn't necessarily illegal either. Obviously, you couldn't be irresponsible when you were racing somebody, you know. In Ashland, Ohio, my cousins told me the story about the daughter of one of their bishops that got injured, broke her arm in a buggy racing accident. Somebody tipped their buggy over, and they made it illegal throughout the whole community. So on this night, I was coming home from the singing. I had, I think, two of my sisters and the bishop's daughter, of course, in my buggy. And that's why I had this thought in my head. But the bishop's daughter lived up the road from us, and we had to drop her off. It was kind of going to be on the way. So we were coming down this road called Lanning Road, and there was this big curve after you come down this little hill, and another little hill, and then it was downhill for like the last 3/4 miles to the stop sign, and then you had to turn left or right onto Yankee Street. And my buddy Lester was right in front of me in his buggy, and he had a couple of girls in his buggy as well. And so I start passing him. I had this fast horse, and I start passing him, and we get down there, and he's like side by side, and by this point, we're getting so close to this stop sign, and the other side of the stop sign, there's this kind of a deep ditch and then a fence. Lester's not slowing down, you know, his buggy's right beside me, and I have to turn left. And I'm getting really close, and I'm pulling on this horse as hard as I can, but I didn't have the leverage to sit back in the seat because there were so many girls. I was sitting on top of one of the laps of one of the girls and driving, and because that's what you had to do. And I didn't have the leverage. I was like halfway standing up, you know, trying to hold this horse back. I could not slow him down. And we get right up to the intersection, and I turn left. You know, we're probably still doing over 20 miles an hour, you know, going pretty fast. The horse is really running fast, and I'm freaking out. And my left wheel's hooked into the ditch and kind of tilted us a little bit as we went around the corner. And I look back, Lester's behind me. I have no idea how he turned the corner or how he made it. But I was freaking out. In my mind, I was going to be the kid that caused racing to be outlawed in all of the community. But luckily nobody got hurt, and yeah, that taught me not to start a race close to a stop sign, you know.